Alright, this is a 02 or an 03 5.3. It's got roughly 60,000 miles on it that we was told. When we bought it, we checked the rotation of it. Everything felt like it was free. Everything felt good. We recently tore it down and put the cam in it. Everything looked good in it. We cleaned it up a little bit. I got the LS1 intake with the throttle body that come with it on it for a little bit extra clearance. We put the aftermarket fuel rails on it. I've got a 2008 new water pump on it right here for the clearance, for the throttle body, for the water on it. I've got a Summit underdrive smaller crank pulley on it, try to give it a little bit more horsepower. We went through and cleaned it up and repainted it. I also had to buy a new camshaft position sensor down here. It's brand new, it just come out of the box about a week ago. Right here are the headers that are going to fit it. And here's the comp cam box that we put in it. Right over here are the coil packs that go on it. It does not have a wiring harness because it was actually going to be cheaper to have one built than it was, or pretty much the same price to have one built as it was to have one cut down and reprogrammed. So I was just waiting on that one. Right here is the PSC 2.5 inch single steering ram. It also comes with a Heims and the kit, which is in here still bundled up. And here's a 6-foot piece of quarter wall, 1.5 inch tubing for it. Here are the upper links. I've got them cut down, but they have not been drilled or tapped yet. I'll try to get that taken care of. Here's the 79 high pinion forward front axle. Like I said, it's already been trussed. I have one of the ballistic high stair arms on right here right now. I've got the solid cover. It's geared 410s, but it is open at this point in time. It does not have any aftermarket axle shafts. They are still the stock axle shafts, but I have the 35 spline solid drive flanges to go with it. And as you can see, the chassis is already welded. It has the motor mounts and the transmission mount. What also included is a wirewood brake assembly and the gas pedal. This is the inside view of the floor pan with the gauges. The seat brackets are already welded for the Mastercraft suspension seats. Here's the Ron Davis radiator with the overflow can and the dual fans. Here's the 12-gallon fuel cell to go with it. It's already got the fittings at the top and the fill. It's got 16-inch Fox coilovers for the rear and 14s for the front. I do have the springs for them. Here's the 14-bolt rear. I've got the solid cover for it. I just have not put it on yet. I'm waiting to gear it. I have the 410 gears to go in the rear axle. I just have not installed them. And here's the aftermarket brake assemblies. These are the rough stuff brackets with pretty much just the stock calipers and rotors, new pads. Everything was new out of the box. I have not installed the bracket for the Atlas holder yet. I've got it over here on the shelf, but I was waiting to actually get an Atlas before I welded it. 1.25 inch Heims on all 8 link bars. And here's just a back up a little bit, kind of give you an overview of the chassis. It is a small chassis. I don't believe there's going to be any extra room in it, any wasted space. Me personally, that's what I was looking for, was a small chassis. Here are the 14-inch coilovers on the front. Right here is the engine guard and the springs for the coilovers. I also have the brake calipers for the front axle. And here's some miscellaneous parts. It's a stock steering pump and 2 stock water pumps that come off of it. And I believe that's going to be about it. I have a bunch of miscellaneous brackets and tabs to go with it for any thing that come up for the last minute to have mounted. If you have any questions, you can let us know. Thanks.